Hey guys, so this is my weekend at Mount Rainier. I drove all the way up to the top up there to the Paradise Ranger Station where I wanted to do a hike, one of the better hikes, one of the better rated hikes in the park. But as you can see, the weather wasn't really cooperating. It was rainy and cloudy, and the views that I wanted on that hike just weren't going to be in the cards for this Friday that I got there. So I decided to head back down the mountain and look at some waterfalls, as you can see, and kind of just hang down around the base of the mountain in the forests and the rivers and the and a bunch more waterfalls here, as you'll see coming up. So the goal was to kind of just hold off a day and really hope that the weather cleared up and was cooperative for me on Saturday to get the views that I wanted. And I think you'll see here relatively soon just how perfectly that ended up working for me. So stay tuned, check it out, see some great views, see some wildlife and some more waterfalls and stuff. Hope you enjoy. These are some of the biggest and oldest trees in Mount Rainier National Park. That's what the park lady told me. They're really tall. Well, here's my spot for the night. You can maybe hear it, maybe you can't, but there's a river running right down the hill over there. This old Pacific Northwest forest. This campground has a few people. It's not a campground, it's just national forest with some roads that people have built. But I've got a fire pit here. Got some neighbors over there. I got some neighbors over here. So I was lucky to find a really cool kind of dense flat spot here. And I think that I deserve a beer. This is going to be a first tonight. I kind of grossly miscalculated the amount of food that I have. I had some ground bison in the fridge. It was in the fridge a little too long. I should have froze it. It kind of went bad. And so I threw that away. Everything else is like kind of getting too old too, so this is the first night I'm ever going to do this. I'm going to fry up some tortillas. I cut up some peppers. And then I'm going to do some chicken Mediterranean brats. And then I'm going to use some of this sweet kale salad on the brat. That's just straight up improvising because it's going to be kind of bizarre, but it's better than not eating, and I am in the middle of nowhere. So it is what it is. Just a little update. I gotta say, it's not looking terrible so far. I'm really taking it slow on these brats because they were kind of semi-frozen. But I'm going to throw one of those bad boys right on top of this. Yeah. And now there's a fire. So, can't complain. I'm still eating better than Alex Honnold. Alright, here I am Saturday morning. It's about 7 a.m. Just getting some coffee ready. I'm going to do this hike. I had my alarm set for 5:30. All I wanted to do was sleep though, you know. Saturday. Also, I could hear it was still raining. And it's actually still cloudy right now. So that concerns me a little bit. That I might drive back up to the top of Rainier, which takes like an hour. Just to have it. I mean, you can see the cloud at the top of the trees there. But it's supposed to clear up today, so I'm hoping it does. Here we are, Saturday morning. Got a little bit of a later start than I wanted to. There's a lot of people up here, just like I expected there to be. But I'm taking the long way. I got off of the main Skyline Trail to get away from the hordes of people. Only like an hour in, huffing and puffing already. It's a little bit of a climb to start out, but I guess they say it kind of gradually levels out a little bit. This right here is what it's all about. This is why I do what I do. Look at this. That's what I'm working towards. Still a little bit cloudy, but it cleared up nice today. I'm glad I waited a day to come in. It's beautiful. It's a little cold. It's a little cold today. It's not supposed to get too warm. That's perfect. Look at these chipmunks. They have no fear. He thinks I'm gonna feed him. He's like, donation, sir. He found out real quick I wasn't gonna give him one, so he goes to the next people. There's plenty of food around here, you little bagger. Go find some. There's two marmots up here. Chasing each other around and duking it out. It's pretty cute. Or maybe they're trying to get it on. I don't know. I don't know enough about marmots. But now they're off. Marmots are a goofy, cute little critter. If you've never looked it up, go on YouTube and type in mountain marmot scream. They do a screech that you wouldn't expect if you haven't heard it. Do that. I snuck off the trail over here to take a leak. Found that it has a pretty good view. It'd be even better if this cloud would go away, which it seems to be doing slowly but surely. I've got a rare little moment to myself. I'm back on the regular Skyline Trail. There's so many people today. Shoulder to shoulder stuff. And everybody stops at the same spots and takes pictures and whatnot. So I'm getting close to the peak. Up here it's called Panorama Point. Right around the corner, I believe. And I expect there'll be a whole lot of people there. I think it's also the only place with a toilet, so for people stop. Wow, this is a amazing hike. I'm feeling really good too. Like, got to bed early, got some good sleep, kind of good sleep. I was a little restless. Had a nice breakfast. I feel like I've done a pretty good job of getting off in sections by myself, staying away from people. There's the point up there. I can see the bathroom. The clouds are coming and going. It actually makes for some pretty cool pictures. Well, if this day could get any better, I'm not sure how. Had just such an amazing hike today, and I left the park just praying that one of my favorite campsites would be open. I didn't have much hope after leaving the campsite that I was at last night, driving out this morning, and I saw it was just 100% full. I knew somebody was going to sneak in there today and take the spot that I was at. So, but look at this. So I did some off-roading. This is one of the spots they say on iOverlander you need a 4x4 to get to. Well, Shadowfax does it again. Front wheel drive, baby. Look at this spot. Campfire. River. Somebody even built me a bench and left me some firewood, and I've gathered a whole bunch more. So it's going to be a relaxing afternoon. I'm going to rest up after that hike and then try and get after another one tomorrow. And I'm stoked. Alright, here we go again. Sunday morning, after hiking about 1,800 feet of elevation gain and maybe 6.5 miles yesterday. Going out again today. A little shorter trail, a little less elevation gain. This one's like 5.5 and 1,200 feet of elevation gain. But I was feeling so good yesterday, I am just trying to repeat exactly. Having some breakfast, and cut those up, having some coffee, and then I'm going to a peak that's going to give a view of Rainier from the opposite side as yesterday, so wish me luck. Here we are again, Sunday morning, the following day, another hike. The sun is getting to me a little bit today, it's hot. Look at this view. Got about the same exact start as yesterday, which is good. Got up early, breakfast, coffee. Legs are still feeling surprisingly good. I think the way down is going to be the hard part. We'll get some views here soon. There's some shade on this side of the mountain. It feels great. I was huffing and puffing and sweating. I had to drop a layer. About 3/4 of a mile left mostly uphill. You can see the little lookout point up ahead. Here's the full panoramic. Other tourists and everything. Not a cloud in the sky today. Pretty certain that's Mount Baker in the distance. It's a long ways away. So that was my weekend at Rainier. While I was making this video, I went on a little R-rated rant about people leaving their trash all over the place. So click the link on your screen here, have yourself a laugh, and remember, this one is not safe for work. Check it out.